Hello everyone. Sorry we haven't made any new videos in a long time. I've been really busy. Lady and the Tramp, Walt Disney's Lady and the Tramp. I haven't watched this one, I just got it. So, 582, the classics. I finally managed to track down a copy of this movie on the Classics collection. I do have it on the Masterpiece one. I actually have two of them, I think. But one of them doesn't play really well anymore. They're just getting old. I noticed this about VHS. You can only watch these movies about 10 to 4 times, 4 to 10 times before you start to notice a difference in the picture and the sound quality. However, I never noticed the sound quality difference on VHSs. I noticed that. I never noticed the sound quality difference. I always noticed it was a picture quality difference. Fortunately, this one I don't think this is its original clamshell. I don't think this is its original case because I've never seen this before on a VHS. These type of bumps like that. And apparently there's a print date, but it's so far gone. It's so far gone because they wrote on there with black ink. It's so far gone. All I can make out is a few numbers and letters. So, nothing really major. However, here's this one. Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. This movie seems to be really hard to find on DVD. I've never seen it for a decent price. I saw one copy of it, and the one guy wanted $3 for it, and I told him to shove it, basically. Because that's too much money for a movie that's been out since like 71, 72-ish. It's been out for, almost 50 years now. Actually, it's been out for 52 years now. And they still want more than $3 for it. It's ridiculous. So I guess for the low price of 50 cents, you can get it on VHS. Unfortunately, I paid $8 for the 4 of these, including shipping. So off Facebook Marketplace, so seems like that's the only place to get VHSs these days. The thrift stores don't sell them anymore. Fortunately, the only shop left where I live, they have children's ones, like the Disney ones, and that's all they have. And they usually only put out about 4 or 5 at a time, and they usually keep them for 6 weeks. And if they don't sell them in 6 weeks, they throw them away. And then they bring another 4 out or 5 out. And then it's like a revolving door. It's like a circle. So, yeah, 71. My guess was 71 or 72, so I was right. I couldn't remember. Original release date 1971. Oh, there's an actual print date on this one. September 17th, 1991. So this would have been the 20th anniversary pressing. As you can see here, it says NTSC standard. That'd be the United States. That's where I live, for everybody that doesn't know. So I live in the United States. So once in a while I go into thrift stores and I see those ones where they got the titles weirdly written. And you can't understand what's written on them. I usually pass on those, and I usually tell the people there you have to throw those away because they're not playable in this region. So, Addams Family Values. I've never heard of this movie before, so the deal was you buy 3 of them, and then that person's supposed to throw in a random tape. So that's what they call them nowadays. Back then, when I was growing up, they called them VHS video cassettes. So they called them cassettes. The family just got a little stranger. Yeah, you think so. I usually don't collect these Addams Family stuff for reasons that I don't really like them. I've never seen them because they're just so rare to find that I don't really spend the money to buy these rare ones, especially Harry Potter. Unless they're like 50 cents or $1 or $2 or something, or like they're cheaper like that. So, fortunately, if they're brand new, I will pay a little bit more, but not much more. Maybe $3 or $4. So, that's about what I pay for usually for a VHS online nowadays, and especially at Goodwill's now. They used to always be 50 cents or 99 cents. Went to this Wentworth store once. They were going out of business, and they had boatloads of VHSs, and they were selling them off for three for 99 cents. 4 for 99 cents. Eventually came to the end, and they just sell them. They just put them all like outside in the trash. I didn't see anything in there that was much newer. It was basically all like 90s stuff. However, there were no copies of Drop Dead Fred, so I thought those would be the first ones to go. This is a hi-fi stereo version, so you can't play this back on a mono machine. So you have to have both channels, so in any way, so you can't play this back on your El Cheapo machine that you purchased back in the 90s. Early 90s, or... So this is a 1994 tape, as it says on the box. So this is what VHS in 1994 looked like from Paramount Pictures. So that's your usual sticker that Paramount puts on there. Sometimes there's a print date on there, sometimes there's not. As you can see, it's kind of worn down. No wonder why they gave this one away for free. Looks like it says July 9th of 2001. That's what that says there. It's what it looks like. Once in a while there is one, but you never know. Considering that this one happens to be a slip cover, I kind of like those better. Because you don't have to replace the clamshells every 5 to 10 years. Because they get old and brittle and crack. Special widescreen edition. I've never seen a special widescreen edition of VHSs of anyone's. However, this is Twister, The Dark Side of Nature. So apparently the director, Speed, and the producers of Jurassic Park, which are excellent movies, by the way, but they're impossible to find these days. Especially Speed 2. I ended up renting them from the library because they're so rare. I have the regular one. October 4th, 1996. So as we're coming to the end of the video, thanks for watching. And see you in the next one. Super Satin Productions.